Panama's education has been called one of the worst in the world. This is mainly due to the struggling public education system. According to a Panamanian newspaper, Newsroom Panama, the country was ranked 112th out of 144 in the world in terms of quality of the education system in 2015. For most Panamanians, like Velkis Tapia, an expensive private school just isn't an option.
All my life was in a public school, elementary and high school. We had no options, none of us.
Tapia, along with 87% of Panamanian students, is in the public school system because the elite private schools are too much for families to afford. David Bernal, the director for Teach for Panama, has seen firsthand the stark difference between public and private schools.
In private schools, where they have the capability and the resources, they can have tutors and specialized programs that can improve their students' academic efficiency. In public schools, that's not the case. They have less hours, they lose more hours of class time, and they just can't tend to the curriculum regardless of their ability.
One of the main differences between the public and private school systems is the teachers' salaries. Public school teachers earn only about $5 an hour. With such little financial incentive, some teachers do not always show up. Jaime Fung Casiano graduated from private schools last December, and he's convinced that the education he got is superior to his peers' education in public schools.
In a private school, you have more access to education, you have better opportunities than in a public school. I think you can have a better approach to learn, you can have a better approach with your professors, and you as a student have an overall better experience in a public school.
According to Bernal, many public school teachers don't have the skills or training to teach particular topics or to provide grade-appropriate lessons.
The vast majority of third graders don't understand what they're reading because the public education system doesn't specialize in what the students are learning.
Okay, number 2.
It's almost like a factory that's taking kids out and teaching them, but doesn't tend to the needs of the different departments of learning.
Well, in every public school, they're good students, just that they are not given the chance to move on.
But that's the problem. Most parents can't afford the private schools. So the challenge is how to improve the public school system.
It's just that, Panama invests a lot of money in health and education, but something is not working. Every year in the school year, the same thing. They are short of teachers. They haven't finished the remodelings, and I don't think it's going to change, not soon.
With the education system being so different within the public and private schools, some organizations right here in Panama City are doing their part in order to help level the playing fields. One of those levelers is an organization called Fundación Proed.
Creating equality is one of our goals because everybody has the right to a quality education, and it doesn't exist here.
Debbie Saikoyas is the CEO and founder of Fundación Proed. In 2007, she created this program to help train teachers in a proper way to teach students.
We have 16 teachers unions here in this small little nation, and they dominate any kind of progress that we try to create in our schools. So we thought, rather than fighting and swimming upstream against the unions, we'll just get new teachers who are recently graduated, and we'll provide them with all kinds of good things that are needed for efficiency and effectiveness in the classroom.
Who's first in the book? Who's first?
The program provides these teachers with the proper instruction and techniques so that they can take these skills back to the classroom.
Our goal is to create a new generation of teachers.
Another project that aims to improve education is underway at the Instituto Cultural. Director Nivia Castrillon is following in the footsteps of her mother, who opened the school 57 years ago.
She believed that each kid was valuable, that you have to make kids feel happy and feel that they are empowered to do whatever they want to do.
This school has 800 students and requires all students to speak English at all times.
My favorite part of the school is that we have excellent teachers. When we do not understand, they come to explain us so very good, and we could make best friends forever.
They don't come to study here because they are poor. They come to study here because they're smart and they deserve an opportunity. This makes a dramatic change in their lives.
Instituto Cultural identifies students with academic potential, but whose families cannot afford private school. Castrillon says that the graduates of the school are the best proof of the difference a good education can make.
I have right now doctors, dentists, great managers, great engineers who have had the opportunity to begin a different life because they got a scholarship here. And it makes a whole world of a difference.
In Panama City, Panama, I'm Dara Cooper for the Center County Report.